And good evening once again, everybody. Welcome into our final race of this Friday night. Mind you, our sixth, but again, our final one this evening. I let an extra one go in just because it was easier to schedule it that way, honestly. On that note, though, like I said, let me flip this on over, and we got another really important matchup here in Week 14. On the left-hand side, yes, I know the T should not be capitalized. I'm really sorry, but I can't get a hold of my artist, so sorry. That T should not be capitalized, but we do have tehMorag, your Miami representative, on the left side. I'm so sorry about that, but I keep forgetting to get a hold of him, too. On that note, his opponent today is going to be Zwiki22. I hate that I noticed that right as we start a race, too. Either way, like I said, going to be taking on Zwiki22. Both looking for a win here this evening. Zwiki could actually, if he gets lucky, take over the lead of his division with this win. Morag could get himself a little bit closer to 500 and a little bit closer to the playoffs in this case. Excuse me. What we're going to do is a best 2 out of 3 race, both using Isaac and a save file with everything unlocked. It is Platinum God. Let me give you a link here, or a list, I should say. There's 7 banned items nobody's allowed to take. We're going to race through the womb 2. Best 2 out of 3. Whoever kills Mom's Heart first will get a point added at the bottom of the screen where you see those zeros. As I said, 7 banned items. You can see them listed in chat right now. Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, Shovel, and Toothpicks are all on the banned list. You can take the toothpicks if you want to, but they're on there so that they can be re-rolled. Again, the racers all know this, though. Nothing too special else to explain here, honestly. So if you guys are both ready, being that Morag's firing some shots, if you guys want to take a few steps around the room and also fire, that'll let me know that you guys are ready and good to go. And Bystro's putting the war paint on early. He's sleeping in it. Just to prepare. But again, being that I'm going to do their countdown for them, we'll make sure that they're all ready to go here. And there's those steps by Morag, there's those shots by Zwiki, so it looks like we are good to go. I will do their countdown. And again, they're not on a call, so I'm doing this countdown. It's all based off of a lot of lag here, guys. So there's going to be upload lag from me, from both of them. You're going to get lag watching them both start. So they might start at different times. But on that note, let me do this countdown from 3, 2, 1. And again, best of luck to you both. Whenever you hear that, feel free to take off. And again, good luck, guys. Racing on down through the womb 2 in a best 2 out of 3. Got to show them both some love. Let me get you guys a split link once again. You can show both Zwiki and Morag some love at the exact same time. And there you go. They're off and running. Morag first to hear me. Gonna grab that Yum Heart. Wow, really? Double Yum Hearts? Alright, game. We're gonna be like this, are we? We're gonna get some pretty equal runs going here. But again, both reset. Both had Yum Hearts. That's very, very rare to get the same item for both racers on the same start. Interesting, though. I like how that worked. Had double loving all the way across the resets. Wait, dang it. Gotta love it, though. Again, most racers looking for some sort of health up, or, well, again, minimally health up, and mostly looking for damage up. If they can get both at the same time, excellent. That one piece of Guppy, not gonna work for Zwiki in this case. He'll pass on that Guppy's tail. Yeah, Relic, yeah, it does get you some health up if Zwiki thought about it, but nope, gonna wind up resetting on this one too. Yeah, Virus, also not that useful. More resets incoming here. Ooh, Morag versus Gluttony, so we're getting there, guys. We've seen Gluttony, we just need that Super Gluttony, I think, and we should be pretty close to capping out the 7 Deadly Sins bingo card. Reset all the things. Alright, so both looking at item rooms here. Again, Zwiki also with his boss fight handy, and this time going to be off and running with this run as he's got Harlequin Baby. So that'll shoot out some pretty base damage tiers, but in a V pattern as you can see, so a little bit more coverage area. Also, as you can see, we got Famine as the first boss fight here, so we all know what to do. Let's greet him with the oh-so-popular. And again, Morag gonna reset even more here. We were joking when we said reset all the things. We didn't really mean it, but again, he's getting some pretty craptastic items. Alright, keeping meat. The reward every time after that fight. Gonna orbit around Zwiki, do damage to anything that hits him. That'll be double his base tier damage, by the way. So again, 7 damage coming off of every time that hits. We'll also block shots for him. And again, the more and more cubes of meat that he gets throughout the run, the more it builds onto that one and becomes Meat Boy. Famine, hey. The Danny B version. Oh god, we need this. We need an emote where it's just Danny B saying hey to Famine like that. Hey. By the way, if you guys haven't heard Danny do that, go back on Man vs. Games highlights. You'll find it somewhere there. It's phenomenal to hear, by the way. Yet another item room. No key for Zwiki yet, though. And here we go. Morag hopefully going to get something this time on his new floor. Come on, item room. Be something decent. We need to get going with Morag's run. Speedball. He's going to take it anyways. That's movement speed and shot speed increase, and he's so cute. So again, he is going to take this run, as at this point he knows he's trailing Zwiki, who just found his second boss fight as well. So he's really open for a key somewhere in this right here. Otherwise, he's gonna have to skip on his item room. Oh, thank you, that timing. So, one key, one super seeker room. Might as well gamble the 1 penny, or just blow that up. That's another option. Oh my god, money. Thank you. 6 cent profit for 1 bond. Not a bad payoff. And he's so damn cute. Come on. Alright, let's see what's in that item room. Charm of the Vampire, we've seen better, but we've seen it be very handy tonight as well. That gives you a chance to heal yourself after you kill off enemies. I forget exactly how many it is. I think it's 13. Again, it seemed to hit really early in the last round for somebody, so it seems almost random now, which is very strange. Nice, got 7 blue baby kills in 1 run. I love doing that. Love being able to reset the boss fight, and it's rare that I get to, but when I do, I take full advantage of that. Ooh, let's see, that Super Bandage for about the 5th time tonight showing up. That's been pretty popular, too. So 1 Red Heart and 2 Soul Heart increase for Zwiki. He'll move on down to the Caves 1 with a slight time advantage. And there is no list, Schwa. No list at all. That's a nice cube of meat you got there. Oh, getting cornered there is Morag. Ouch. Finding his boss fight yet again before his item room, though, does also have that curse room there to think about. Might get something good out of there. And at this point, I'd probably consider holding on to that 2 of hearts. I'm probably heading in there if I'm him. First things first, does have a key. Also has that boss fight handy, like I said. So maybe we just kill this off. We see what we get here. Maybe a God or Devil deal. God room or Devil deal, I should say. So Morag will worry about that first and then take that damage. You sure do have a nice cube of meat. I mean, what? I'm kidding. There's that boss fight showing up on Zwiki's side as well before he finds his item room. So, decision times. Oh god, Itaku has an idea. I'm very scared of this. Every time he says something like that, I find myself more and more scared. So is Zwiki going to move on to that boss fight? There's that decision being made, so we'll fight Pete first here. Blue Baby did nothing. Nice, dude. Oh, let's see those no shovels. So Morag can do 2 things here. If he wanted that quarter, he could take it. Oh, you can't take that pact, though. Reset. That's a reset on Morag's side. You can't take what the quarter rolled into. Yep, sorry. And he realized it now, so yeah, second time tonight that we've seen somebody do something like that with one of the banned items. Again, he could re-roll what was in that devil deal. I was about to explain it there. He could re-roll both of the pedestal items at the same time, but that quarter would have been off limits after the re-roll. If he wanted it, he had to take it first. The re-roll on the shovel was legit, and he could have bought what that turned into, but not the other item. So speaking of devil deals, that pretty crappy one. That would have been the second Guppy item, though, for Zwiki, so he may be regretting not taking that Guppy's tail earlier on. Excuse me, sorry again. Oh, there's that Horror Babylon Morag bought last time. So again, he gets that back. If he were to get down to half a red heart or anything below it, he's going to turn into that monster you saw in the last room, which ups your damage. Also, we got our oh-so-favorite. Everybody say, the famine once again. Boo! Boo this man! Arcade cheese. Alright, as you can see, we got the shovel, or excuse me, the shovel, Jesus Christ. Now I'm thinking about what I'm reading in chat. We got the ladder over on Zwiki's side, and as you can see, that'll get you across 1 spot openings. Yeah, that's totally a shovel. Use that in the garden. Good luck digging with a ladder, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, going into his store, so like he's gonna pick up the compass. He's also holding on to that 1 half eternal heart. If you looked up at his health, notice that he just gained a health container and then lost it. That's because of the Liberty Cap trinket he's holding on to. You get a random, you get a random mushroom effect every single room. And again, that in that particular case was one that had health up on it. Other random choices are, in this case, you can see he's got the compass effect. So you can actually tell where that, that challenge room is up above, even though he hasn't been anywhere connecting to it. So one of the random, and I do mean random things on there, is that compass effect. So we also got the virus showing up on Zwiki's side. If he were to touch anything, that's going to give a poison damage over time to it. Oh yeah, I just bought the compass. What the hell am I thinking? Jesus Christ. Either way, just bought the damn thing. You think I'd remember. Why did I think that was on Morag's side? That's what happens when you're trying to one-eye everything. Like, if you guys don't know, by the way, I can barely see out of my left eye at this point, so it's making it kind of tough on me, but yeah, we're working with it. Why the hell I thought that was on Morag's side, though, I have no idea. Zwiki's got the legitimate compass, ladies and gents. Notice as he took that half an Eternal Heart onto the next floor, that became another full heart container, like I said. Excuse me again, sorry. Yeah, I got bit on the eyelid by a spider, so it's kind of getting swelled up at this point. And again, 12 hours of blinking in a row with a spider bite on your eyeball really freaking hurts. I got about 6 hours ago, give or take. Well, the more I blink, the more it's starting to actually get it aggravated. So until tomorrow, it's just going to get worse and worse. Tomorrow, it's going to be fine. And no, it doesn't like, oh god, it hurts so bad. It's just like, it's that constant pain there. So, believe me, I'm in no way, shape, or form like, oh, I'm debilitated by this. It's just that it's basically swelled up the side of my eye enough where I can't see at this point out of my left eye too well. It's super effective. So normally I can see chat and the race at the same time. Now I have to choose one or the other is what it amounts to. Spider crumbs, spider crumbs. Don't ask what the hell it does. Okay, I can't make that fit into the song, but you get the idea. Anyways, with one bomb, Morag will wait until pin disappears. Perfect timing on that, and you can one-hit him with a well-timed bomb, as you just saw. So we're going to pick up, the Magic 8 Ball. That is mismarked, gives you a shot speed increase. Ooh, did that turn out nicely. He's going to be very happy he spent that item here. So teleporting over to the other side of the floor into his item room, picking up one of those mushrooms we were talking about, the odd mushroom, damage up and health increase. So Morag now with a 4th health container. Yep, you bite that spider back. Life gives you lemons. You punch that lemon in the face. Dem shrooms, man. Dem shrooms. So I got a little bit more health up here for Zwiki, and he's going to be moving on down to his depths. And there's that full heal for him. So 6 heart containers on his side, let alone, if randomly, I was just about to say, randomly your Liberty Cap effects, you might get a 7th out of it, and there you go. Again, not full, but it's there. So let's say that you go into a Devil Deal, and that just so happens to give you a little bit of extra health. Lucky you. Same thing, let's say that you wind up with Guppy's Paw, and then that winds up giving you an extra health up. Triple lucky you. You're getting 3 health off of that free of charge. So again, it's kind of lucky and very nice with some of these synergies with other items. But again, you do have to get lucky with it. And again, if anyone's watched me try to play games that involve random numbers, yeah, that's not a thing. Lucky is not a term you would use with people like me, so hopefully these guys are not on that short end of the stick. Oh, dude, like, if I can't laugh at myself and if I can't let other people laugh at my misfortune, then there's something wrong with me, quite honestly. Like, you've got to be willing to laugh at yourself in life, so yeah, laugh away, I don't care. Like, I got bit in the damn eyelid by a spider, feel free to laugh. What are the chances that happens? Like, feel free, I don't care. Like, that's all fun of it. Like, I'm laughing at myself, so feel free, obviously, join in the fun. Like, that's the beauty of life. Like, again, if you can't laugh at yourself, then gotta take a step back and learn how to, honestly. Because it's all about having fun. Or it should be, at least. Obviously, there's a few exceptions to that where you have to take things seriously, but yes, you should be having fun. So, therein lies the gist of where I'm going with this point. Alright, new item room on Morag's side. Oh, the carry, it's on. Wait for it. Here's what the poop does. It drops a coil of poop on the ground. Yeah, not really that great. You can put it out and maybe get an item out of it, but you gotta be kinda lucky in the process. So Morag gonna leave that behind. He'll keep that D6. And again, War over on the right side for Zwiki. That'll wind up being a second cube of meat for him, adding on to the one he has. Not giving him a second, but making full-on Meat Boy's head there instead of the one that he has, which will still shoot out extra tiers as well as its original effect of blocking shots. Yeah, Team Poop? Shouldn't that just be you, though, Casper? And for those that don't know, by the way, Huggies call Casper. Just saying. Listen for the explanation here. Call Casper. On the other hand, though, like I was saying, Casper actually started up a run with an item room right in front of him. Got the poop. Figured, no thanks. Reset it. Got another poop. Yeah. So Huggies called the man. I mean, he creates poop. He sells diapers. I'm telling you. Call him. He cuddles. Like, winning. Triple winning here. Come on. Oh, that's terrible, Rock. Jeez. How about the cat of 9 fails here for more? That's going to give him a little bit of shot speed increase. And again, that means your shots will actually move faster on screen. There you see the really, again, pretty offhand lucky. You get about a 33% chance with the Celtic Cross that Zwiki's got. Notice, though, that he took damage, got that damage shield around him. He was invincible for 5 seconds there. I'll sell all the divers. Casper doesn't care. He'll sell them all. Here you see that spider butt again, slows down everything in the room. Also gives it a little bit of damage, so it gives you a little bit of a head start while you're killing off these hearts here. Why do I just picture Casper jamming out to the song Sell Out by Real Big Fish like every time that I say something like this? Sell out. I just totally see it, like, except Huggies Company gonna give me lots of money and everything gonna be alright instead of the record company. It'll work, trust me, see? They're already selling, you don't even have to do anything. It works. Anyways, Loki's horns on Zwiki's side, you just saw right there, it'll fire off in 4 directions randomly coming out of your character. Now introducing the Eye Casper. Creates Huggies simply by thinking about him. Eye Casper, don't you need one? Alright, so what will Zwiki wind up getting out of this with that last penny? Anything good? Oh, Keen's Eye. He doesn't really need that. He's already got the external compass, but that is an interesting trinket right there. Would have given him a 25% chance that as he hit a new floor, it would give you the full compass reveal. And he already owns the compass, so rather moot point. He'll keep the Liberty Cap and hope for some damage up off of this. Alright, Mom's Bra making yet another appearance here this evening as Morag picks it up. Again, that'll freeze everything in place in the room for 7 seconds, allow you to do damage to it without worry of anything happening on their side. Reason number I can't even count anymore, that I don't want to have kids. Yeah. Also, dear God, what were they feeding that kid, might I ask? Alright, so there you see that freeze effect. Morag can't exactly move closer at this point. He's got to wait for that stuff on the ground to disappear. There you go, now he can make his way on in. You see Zwiki, though, using that spider bite, let me try that again. See, now I'm thinking about me using that spider butt to his advantage. I was close. I had the right lettering. But he's going to be moving on to his mom's foot fight. Excuse me, and again, Blue Mom is going to spawn nothing but expansion level enemies like those little spiders, the jumping ones you see here, and greed heads, all sorts of nastiness. So again, just brutal. I hate this fight. See, doing it the relatively easy way though, Zwiki's standing right down by one of those doors and just letting the arm spawn. Not that great, Sarah. It still hurts, and I can't really see that well, but tomorrow it'll be fine. Wind up taking a shower, and that'll probably dry it out enough where that won't be an issue as of tomorrow, so I ain't too worried about it. It's your typical spider bite BS. Thankfully, the ones I have here are just small and annoying to the point where all of a sudden you get bit and you don't realize you had one on you. But they aren't poisonous or anything, so meh. Either way, Dessert, a little bit more health up. That is the 7th heart container now on Zwiki's side, and he's actually going to take the Polaroid with him here. Good, I'm not the only one. Thank you. Like, okay, see, Cerno, like, you don't realize how much I actually hate fighting, and of all things, like, I get to relate this to Dark Souls, and you know where I'm going with this. And, for the life of me, I can't think of her damn name now. God damn it. I can't think of the boss's name. Somebody help me with it. He knows what I'm talking about. I'll name it in, like, 2 seconds. BOILeR, thank you, or K-Log, however the heck you want to say her name, but yeah, oh my god, dude, that freaked me out. I hated that fight. Ugh, spiders. Not my bro. Blah. And I had friends that had spiders as pets. You cannot get used to them. I'm sorry. Nothing about them will I ever like. Oh, she's easy to kill. Don't misunderstand me, but god, I hated that fight because I don't like spiders. Ooh, Morag finding his boss fight immediately again here, so... yeah, might as well try it at least. So he's going to have Loki in here. Might as well try to get through this floor, taking as little damage as possible and giving yourself a better chance of the God Room or Devil Deal at the end. So he's going to at least take this boss fight out. He may go back and look for that item yet, though. Oh, you want to hear what made me absolutely hate spiders in the first place? By the way, guys, I can pinpoint this. Also, Zwiki on over to his boss fight did find his way directly over there. Wasn't too much of a shock, honestly, though. Reason that I hate spiders, number one, and why I always will. I lived in Dallas, Texas for a year. They have these things called wolf spiders. Google that. WOLF spiders, okay? I had a Nerf basketball hoop, and went into my room one morning and just like, I always just kind of like, you know, messed around like, oh, let's shoot some crazy hoops inside, because it was like 110 outside. I sure as heck wasn't going out. Went to pick up my Nerf basketball. Yeah, completely covered in one spider. I was done. Done, man. Those things are freaking like, what the heck? Oh my god. And yeah, I had to, like, immediately, I was like, Dad, this one's on you. Not touching it. So now you know. why Crumbs doesn't like spiders and never will. And in Texas at the same time, my buddy had a pet tarantula, and I was like, dude, keep that thing as far away from me as you can. I want no part of this thing. With 7 cents, Morag may hang on to that judgy for a second or two here. But again, real quick, pun intended, little bit of speed up there for Zwiki. So he's moving along a little bit faster. A little bit of money increase, and he's going to try down to the south here, I think. Well, I thought we had the right way. That's a dead end, though. So he's going to head back up to the top and make his way through that middle section, most likely. I'm the same way. Like, I don't understand how people can have, like, you know, snakes and things like that as a pet either, but I do understand it. Don't get me wrong. I understand it because everyone likes different things. But just, whoa. No. Just no. Herbita flurbita would be my response to that. Alright, so it should be this room. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 to go? I can't quite tell if that's going to connect or not. Actually, it will. So 3 rooms to go after this, I think, for Zwiki. And again, he'll be onto that mom's hard fight, looking for a 1-0 lead here. And again, possibly looking to take over the lead of the AFC North. If he were to win and Awaken Smoke were to also beat Logcat this week, we could have a new, well, a completely new playoff look in the AFC, as a lot of people are going to switch around here with the way things have hammered out in the first days so far of Week 14. And we have 3 more days of this week to go. So it's going to get even more screwy in a few. Oh, again, while living in Texas, we had to tap our shoes out upside down every time to make sure there wasn't a scorpion hiding in them before we put them on for safety's sake. I didn't like Texas. Everything about that was just bleh. No. And literally, they made you do that at the public school I went to. Like in gym class, if you switched out your shoes, you had to tap them upside down before you put them back on, or you were getting yelled at for safety's sake. And it made sense. I wasn't, like, the first time I did it, like, I didn't know what was going on in Texas. So I didn't know about that rule. I just put my shoes on. My teacher just walks over and, like, clocks me upside the back of the head with my other shoe. And, like, what are you doing, son? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you check that. Huh? There's scorpions. I'm like, oh, God, enough said. Okay, sorry, I just moved here. Like, thank you for the warning. Anyways, both on Mom's fights. We got Mom's foot on the left side for Morag. He's on Gray Mom, and again, half a heart, so he has to be real careful here, as he is also Horror Babylon status, so you notice increased damage and also size, sadly, so that's a bit of a drawback here. But again, on Mom's heart, looking for that 1-0 lead is Zwiki on the right side. Yeah, thankfully I never saw a scorpion up close, so I'm very happy about that. Ooh, Morag got... What did he get? Oh, there was... Okay, now I see it. There's that little itty-bitty chub right there. I didn't... God damn it, that's gonna get misquoted. Whatever. Either way, there was that one chub enemy on the screen that I didn't see right there, so just barely caught his foot, and that sets him all the way back to the beginning, so Zwiki a very large time advantage now. An itty-bitty chub. I mean, what? I'm pretty sure that spawned right up underneath him. I think Ghost Horse is right, because I didn't see it move, but when it cleared away and you could see what it was that actually killed him on the picture right there, I believe that spawned pretty well underneath him as he was moving, so that was pretty cheesy, and that is a terrible way to take your last bit of damage. And that's not even like, oh, that's just, you know, not skill or something. That's sheer dumb luck on that spawn. And I mean dumb, bad luck on that spawn. So that was not deserved. Morag should have had that one. Yeah, basically just like, oh, look, just whoop, and walked right on over. Like, that was real freaking close. Alright, so working to just about the halfway mark here on Zwiki's side. We got Vampire Heals once again for Morag. There's that link for you. Ooh, hit the first... Oh, I hit the first one. There it is. It was the second one that Reddy hit. I didn't see it. And killing off Duke of Flies. Still no bombs for Zwiki, so again, he's going to have to kill off all these spawns on his own with his tears. So again, it's not real fast moving on Mom, as those actually do block her for the most part. Ooh, very nice. You're playing it again. And again, don't worry, like, anybody that's picking up Isaac, whether it be for the first time or again, believe me, it's not an easy game by any means, but you will get the hang of it, really. Not quickly, but again, if you pay attention to, like, a lot of the patterns of enemies, you'll see, I don't want to say ways to cheat them, but you'll see the patterns you have to move in, or, you know, avoid their shots and their really, really erratic movements, like these splitting spiders on Morags. You'll actually kind of start to see when they're going to beeline for you. You'll really get a feel for the game, but it takes a lot of time. I mean, heck, you can ask, like, look at Cobalt. Like, he may be very, very second nature about doing everything, but he's got over 2,000 hours in the game. So again, that only makes sense. The more time you put in, the more you're going to learn about the patterns of everything, and again, the better you learn that and exact timing, like, you know, again, on this, like, Zwiki doesn't have to worry about his health, hence why he's standing in the middle. You're just going to pick up little stuff like that where, like, alright, I don't have to worry, let's do some extra damage with my orbital. And you just catch a feel for it. And just like that, speaking of also, well, in this case, catching a good feel there, Zwiki catching those good vibes as he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Woo! Whoop, 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 whoop. Why do I see Homer Simpson running around the room, like, on his side, doing that circle right now that, yeah, that one gif that CDR Bistro uses? Why did I basically imagine that's what Zwiki was doing there? But again, 1-0 lead as he takes out Mom's heart. Again, you have to clear out everything in the room. Morag gonna go out in style, I think. He was trying to. Either way, we're going to get both of these guys reset. And again, looks like being that Morag is a partner, if you guys would do me a huge favor, head into both his and Zwiki's channels side by side. Tell them both really good job on that first race. And again, please watch Morag's ads. Zwiki doesn't have them, but please watch Morag's here. We'll be back in just a couple minutes after these ads. We'll get round number 2 underway. Zwiki will look to give himself a 7-6 record here. Morag going to look to tie it up, but we will be right back with round 2, everyone. Alright, so we're back. Oh, hi, Spaz. Perfect timing. We're back and we got the cat showing up, so hold on, let me pick my cat up. Oh, you're gone. You're a ridiculous-sized cat. Seriously, you are. I'll take a claw to my nipple. Thank you. Hi, we're back, guys. Also, the cat's here, so real quick. Just because I know he wants to say hi, we're gonna let him. Boom. Hi, Spaz. Spaz says hi to everybody, and he's here for round number 2. So at the moment, we got Zwiki22 leading 1-0 over tehMorag. And we got a Spaz loving it, BOILeR. It's Spaz. So again, Spaz here to watch this one. Let me flip this on over. I don't want to postpone it too long here. If he's here after the races, we'll give him more camera time. You want to tell everyone hi? Tell everybody hi real quick? Everybody love him? That's my boy. Spaz loves you. Those quick kisses. He's like, screw that, human, pet me. So on that note, I'm going to flip this on over to our race window here. And there you go. As you can see, like I said, Zwiki22 leading 1-0 right now over tehMorag. And Morag's going to look for back-to-back victories here. Zwiki going to look for just one of the next 2, and with that could move himself over 500 and into a possible lead in the AFC North, depending on what happens in the rest of the week. So again, Morag looking to move himself within 2 games of 500 and keep his playoff hopes really alive. So it looks like they're just about ready to go. Let me see if you guys want to do a few shots around the room. That'll let me know, and I can do a countdown for you. Sorry to hold you up there, but the cat demanded attention. It must be done. Looks like Morag's ready to go. We'll see Zwiki move in just a second or 2. Again, it's all based off of me actually seeing their streams and them hearing mine, so it's a little bit of a delay there, and I do apologize. There you see Zwiki heard me. Oh, cat, take your claws out. Thank you. So on that note, we're both ready to go. Let me do this countdown for you guys. If you're ready, let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and good luck. Whenever you hear that, feel free to take off, you two. And again, based off of that lag, one of them's going to start probably a moment before the other does here. So bear with that again. Not too much we can do about that situation. But again, there's that so wonderful stream delay between. There we go. Morag finally heard me, so he's off and running, as is Zwiki about a millisecond later. And let's see, the quarter, Morag's going to take this. So minimally, we'll see what's in it. Oh, God. We'll see what's in his secret room here. But, Morag, just so you know, you may have your full health pills, a pretty fly. That bombs are key pill and whatever this is, but Zwiki's got the knife. Just giving you the little heads up there. Zwiki found a knife. So it's stabbing time. Uh-oh. So again, a very early knife, also a very early Eternal Heart. A half of one, I should say. Look at all these pills. Where does he find all these pills? Look at all these full health pills. Oh my goodness. There's another one in there. Yep, I would take the other red and white one. Yep, that's the one. All right, making sure the Morag saw that, just to be positive there. But again, Zwiki on into his boss fight. We got Famine for a second or 2 longer, so real quick, drop a to Famine if you would. Because he's about to be destroyed, and there you go. 1 cube of meat for Zwiki. Again, that'll do 7 damage to anything it comes in contact with, which is actually double your base tier damage. Same thing that your knife does on just stabbing without throwing it. When you throw the knife, it triples that, though. 21 damage on it. So you can see why it's so powerful. It's like buying pills from the black market, man. You never know what you're gonna get. But, ooh, 2 health down pills. Ooh, actually gonna take that one to get the health up back. Interesting. And he'll take that full health back with him. Okay. Probably just so he... Well, actually, he already knew what it was, didn't he? Because he had already gotten that 1 health down. But again, that proves your point that basically any bad pill cannot kill you as Isaac. So always keep that in mind. If you have a bad trip pill, for example, hold on to that. If you get down to 1 heart like Morag's got, it actually becomes a full health pill for you. Same thing, health downs become health ups when you're only at 1 red heart. So you'd be very surprised. Those actually can turn out to be pretty decent pills. Doesn't do that with the other stat items, though. So let's say, or stat pills, I should say. So let's say you have range down pills. Doesn't matter where your health's at. They're always range down pills. Until, let's say, you wind up pulling the PhD. So at that point, you're going to get nothing but good or neutral pills, and it'll switch it to the opposite and give you range up. Wow. As I say that, speaking of range up, how about a speed up, a range up, and a size decrease on Zwiki's side, as he's got the mini mush. And again, 2 more soul hearts for him. Also got that secret room, and yes, he will check it. At this point, that knife is almost bigger than Zwiki. Yeah. Ooh, mini mush. I love you so. It's one of my favorite items, honestly. I love having that little mini stature. Again, Morag getting a little bit of, that was Jesus Juice, so that is damage up, a very slight damage up. It is mismarked, and a little bit of a range increase. Look at that crown. Hello, yes, crown me. That is a lot of money. So a dime, that oh so wonderful sound. 1 nickel and a bunch of pennies there for Zwiki, and he's up at 30 cents now. Yeah, oh, those one-shots. I love the knife. And again, I love bombs against Duke of Flies. You can see why. Morag used the one he had, did about 50% damage to this boss. So again, very effective method of killing him here. Chat, please. I know, the knife is beautiful. So again, base damage on your tiers. And again, let me give you a link into our Mythbuster show that I did. Sorry, Spaz, I didn't mean to stop petting you. Oops, I can't spell. So here comes the Mythbusters link. Again, we did a whole bunch of stuff showing you what type of damage stuff does. Your base damage tiers are 3.5 damage. Again, knife does double that while it's just in your hand, like you see Zwiki with. When you throw it, though, instead of the 7 damage that it normally doubles up to, it triples that and gives you 21 damage. So again, yeah, that's about half of what a bomb does every time it hits. It's pretty disgusting if you think about it. And there you see about 3 hits on the Duke of Flies in one fell swoop, and you notice that health bar just disintegrated. So he's going to walk in and stab all those enemies with the knife, as you see there, as that is still going to damage everything. A little bit more health up, and Zwiki onto the caves too, building a 2+ floor lead now. Again, finding that key, will be able to get into an item room if he comes across it. Although I think with this build, he would be happy enough to just see boss fights here. Has he really not, Gambit? Holy crap, that's kind of amazing. Ooh. That being the case, I may not grab this because it may not do anything for you. Holy Water going to follow around behind Zwiki now. And again, if you were to take damage, that's going to spill out in a circular pattern. Anything that happens to walk through it will take damage. Alright, Hierophant card on Morag's side. Going to spawn those 2 soul hearts, so he's up to 3 now, including the 1 empty heart container he's got. He's actually got 4, but he would have to fill it. Ooh, nice find here. X-ray vision's going to give him ways in and out on every side of his secret and super secret rooms when he finds them. Ooh, and there's that hit like we were talking about, so see? Commentator's curse. Technically, without me mentioning it, I still responded to that mention in chat. So there's that hit, and you saw the holy water spell behind Zwiki. So again, there's that other hit, and at this point, might as well try it. But didn't really work out too well. One time, thrown a poison bomb with Bob's head for Morag, I should point out, that he replaced his D6 with. And again, he'll head on into what was his boss room and on down to his Caves 1. And finishing off his Caves 2, though, is Zwiki, who is just melting through, I almost called her Mom. That is Gertie, not Mom. Her champion Tanky Gertie, for that matter. A little bit more speed up, so he's really fast now. And Krampus, again, we've found this one out. Yeah, this lump of coal does nothing to the knife. So no damage increase off of it whatsoever. Pretty well useless item, and it's just a little bit of wasted time here for Zwiki. Oh, the knife's a phenomenal item. Again, at least this is going to turn the knife a little bit different color. Watch this in the next room. Boom, darkened knife. So cool looking. I want that knife. It looks like, almost called it Getsuga Tensho. That would be his move, but, why can't I think of his sword's name now? Wow. Oh my god, I'm having it's old man. I'm drawing a blank now, whatever. Ichigo's sword. Wow. Huge blanks. Yeah, the darkened knife looks awesome. It does absolutely nothing. Zangetsu, thank you. I kept thinking friggin' it again, if frickin' Zanpakuto didn't sound so darn close to the beginning of that, I wouldn't screw that up so often. I always forget Zangetsu's name. But it gives you that little, like, I mean, mind you, it doesn't have the half gray, half white, whatever you want to call it, side. But it always reminded me of the original form of it. Yeah, this is what happens when Bleach takes a 6-week hiatus. You tend to forget things. Ooh, Morag down. Ouch, that room, man. That room has cost more than a few racers their lives in this season. And again, it is not forgiving. You have to be really precise with your movements in that room. Yeah, that teleporting remote. Interesting. Morag considering it. And yes, he is going to take it with him, so that will be the start of his new run. For Kenpachi. Good old Kenpachi Zaraki. Yeah, it's tough to remember sometimes. Portable slot machine with plenty of money on Zwiki's side. So again, probably going to consider... Well, okay, that may actually wrap it up for me at that point. New pills. Pills are kind of pointless for Zwiki, though. And again, yep, nothing good coming out of this. He'll leave behind that portable slot, take the D6 with him. Plenty happy with the Sun card he's got, let alone Samson's Lock. Again, well, not random. Random chance that as you kill an enemy, you get half a damage up. And again, it's only for that room. That doesn't keep stacking throughout the entire run. If it did, oh my god, I would kill for those items every time. But again, at the end of every room, you get that reset. You can get up to 3 total damage increase, though, per room. There you see that bombing method against Pin. One good way to one-hit him. Even more pills. My god, MORAG in these pills tonight. So 2 speed downs, 2 range downs. No thank you, he'll be moving on with a few less stats. And again, that Sun card in Zwiki's hands, we've seen it a few times. 3 uses on that. Full map reveal, full red heart heal, and damage to everything in the room, and a considerable amount for that matter. And there you see, coming across this boss fight finally, Zwiki will be looking at the Steps 1 boss momentarily. Yep, I just read the article, the episode from this week. Chapter, episode, whatever you want to call it. Here you notice that constant 7 damage being applied. There you see basically 3 times that as he throws it. But again, notice keeping the exact same pattern here on Monstro too. Just go side to side, even with the knife. You don't even have to throw it. Just stand close enough and you can stab Monstro. So very nicely done. And once again, Champion Famine has shown his face on MORAG's side. We all know what to do.
Hey. Champion, hey.
For that matter. Oh, there was somebody who linked it up to me in mod chat. If anybody still has... was it mod chat or was it... Awaken might have this, actually. I'm not sure. Somebody had a link to... it was a YouTube video, I believe, of a blacksmith that actually makes, like replica anime swords. Not just replicas, but, like, they're legit swords. And he made Zangetsu, like, true to form. Like, full-sized. And it was beautiful, too. Ooh, look at this. So he's finding his boss fight immediately without use of that Sun card. So my guess would be he's not going to worry about his item room. And probably just going to look for that time advantage here, even though he's way ahead of MORAG. But indeed he will, so moving right on in, going to get Red Mom, so the easiest fight here. And again, he'll stand right by the doorway, just let her arm come out, and just let the knife and that cube of meat do all the damage for him. Man-at-Arms, I think that's exactly who it was. Now that you say that, I believe you are correct. Yeah, the Buster Sword he made was freaking awesome too, so it's got to be Man-at-Arms. You got to be right. Ooh, look at this build. I'm a triple shot for MORAG. I'm always happy with that one. That Joker card. Oh god, these devil deals tonight. If I'm Zwiki, I take one of those. I don't know about the other, but I guess you might as well take the other cat item? Nope, he's not even going to bother. So now he's going to head back on in with nothing but blue arts. Yeah, oh, that was not the way you want to spend those. Not how you want to do that, Zwiki. Oh, racers. Yeah. So now Zwiki cannot take another hit. Yeah, guys, gotta think these through when you're picking up devil deals. Like, when you have 7 hearts, spend the 2 red ones, then turn all your red hearts into soul hearts. Otherwise, you have nothing left. And heading on down, is this going to be an XL floor? It's thinking about it. Come on, Flash. Do your thing. Any day now. Play the Jeopardy music, somebody. Do 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 do. It's thinking, folks. I swear, it'll get there in a minute. I hate these. Do do do. There we go. Pop it on through. Let's see what we get here for Zwiki's floor. Looks like a regular one. Because usually it has to flash past that, and indeed it will be. So, Utero 1 in this case. So, expansion level of the floor. Alright, missing page, pretty well useless, so you have to get hit to actually have that enact, and even at that point, only a random chance that it'll do so. But that would have given him a death card usage, which would have injured everything in the room for a pretty good clip of damage, about 40 apiece, give or take. Yeah, this room's gonna get annoying. I may sun card this, honestly. This is gonna get real annoying to deal with in a moment. Yeah, don't group those. There we go. I'm talking to the game, by the way, not Zwiki. He has no force over what's happening to some of these. There we go. Now they're all on one side. Here's exactly how Zwiki wants this set up. I'll take out that Mimic, and now that makes this last one a lot easier to deal with. Oh, look at this, about a 1-1 boss fight. First things first, though, can Zwiki pull some form of health up out of here with 40 cents? He's going to spend that time gambling because he pretty much has to here. Let's see, another devil deal with Guppy's head. Not that bad of an item. Not worth the 2 hearts at this point, though, for Morag. He's going to be moving on down to his caves, too. Alright, a little bit of range up with Mom's heals. And you can notice how slow Morag's moving here. God, those speed downs will kill you. Alright, tier rate increase. Not exactly what he was looking for. Come on, more pills. Because again, at this point with no health there, any sort of bad pill can actually kill you. So, it could turn into a health up, you'd be surprised. If we get lucky, though, and again, he's got plenty of other money sitting outside, and plenty still in his hands, so it's just a matter of this health, or this machine being sort of nice and giving him something if it would. How can he have no hearts? He bought a devil deal in the wrong way. He got Guppy's Paw, spent all of his red hearts, and then bought another red heart deal, which spends all those soul hearts that you just used. That's the second time we've seen that happen this year. Well, he just used it ass backwards was the only problem. If he would have bought the other item that he wanted and then used Guppy's Paw, he would have been just fine and had health off the screen, but he screwed up the route that he did it in and proceeded to use up every blue heart that he had buying a 1 red heart deal. Alright, so Morag teleporting around this XL floor. Again, I'll have 2 item rooms, 2 back-to-back boss fights at some point. Still just the 1 store, 1 secret, and 1 super secret room. What's up, Kills? How you doing? Oh, behold, another red heart. At least we got 1 soul heart out of this, so very nicely done. He'll be moving on into this boss fight. Excuse me again, sorry about that. Or maybe a little more gambling. Well, it wouldn't matter because Zwiki turned 1 red heart into 3 soul hearts anyway, so like I said, it still bought ass backwards at that point. Just spend the red hearts, because otherwise you screw yourself. Ooh, Morag down again on the left side. Ouch to that. So second soul heart there for Zwiki. And let's see what he gets for his... Ooh, very nice. For his 1-1 boss fight, it'll be double Loki. Again, just have to worry about staying out of the way of those quad... Well, actually, that... How many is that? 8 shots? I can't do... Octuple shot? Hopefully I said that right. Either way, you gotta just watch out for these. Nothing too scary, though, with that knife. And again, with 2 hearts now, breathing a little... Make that 3 hearts. He's breathing a lot easier now. So a little bit more range increase. That'll throw that knife a little bit further. And on down to the womb, too, where he's gonna immediately... Or not. Never mind. So the Sun card, you can see, does not override a Curse of Darkness. I was going to say where Zwiki's immediately going to pop that Sun card, see where he's heading, but yeah, thanks, game. How about a Curse of freaking Darkness? Dick move. Dick move, game. Ooh. Ooh, do you take that health up for a challenge room? Oh, man, that's a toughie. Zwiki going to say no, and he's going to keep Samson's locking those 3 soul hearts that he's got, but he leaves it there on the assumption that if he needs it, he's got it. Oh, but on that note, look at this. How about we found Mom's Heart instant freaking taneously in a Curse of Darkness floor? Wow, that internal compass on Zwiki. Holy crap, sir. So moving straight on over. How did that knife miss? Are you kidding? There we go. So moving on in, we got this Mom's Heart fight, and Zwiki gonna look to move to 7-6 on the year with the possibility of taking over the AFC North lead, and I'm sure he's breathing deep right now, getting his oh please moment out of the way. But 3 soul hearts, who would have thought that he would come back from having nothing left? That is amazing, quite honestly. But again, will it even matter? He hasn't taken a hit since he's picked these 3 soul hearts up, so we'll see if he would have gotten through it on no damage anyways. Because at this point, he's getting close to that. But again, he probably would have been playing this fight a lot differently and a lot safer if he couldn't take a hit. But doing very nicely, 50% damage. There you see the double bomb method. Again, thank you Slackolicus for that one. Oh god, dueling knives. Really? Morag just picked one up himself. Uh-oh. It's stabby time. Double the stab, double the fun. Ooh, there's that one hit, so there's my question answered, but that'll keep Mom's Heart out the rest of the time. One more throw, and ladies and gents, Zwiki, who we were giving crap to for a minute because he bought those devil deals kind of ass backwards. Ladies and gentlemen, you're 2-0 victor, and he is 7-6 on the season, coming out of kind of left field, like I was saying. He's put together a win streak here and is close to being in the lead of his division.